Wakey, wakey. Wake up, man. Wake up. It's time to do. Yeah, I know it's a Monday. I know. We all know it's a Monday. It stinks, but it'll be okay. We're way out east on Long Island. Welcome to my little live stream. I'm trying to get the sleepies out of my eyes. I've been pushing, knowing that summer's almost over. We're gonna move the whole operation to New York City in the next, in like a week. So we're pushing really hard to get last licks in as far as summer goes. Sun coming up over the ocean over there. I guess there was excitement yesterday up and down the beach. Everybody was looking in the water. They're like, "Oh my God!" and they're lifting their phones and they're taking video and pictures. And I'm doing my morning walk and I'm just going forward. And I see everybody and I'm wondering, what are they looking at? But I didn't really want to turn around and look because I was focused on my power walk. Turns out there was a whale that everyone is saying less than 200 feet off the shoreline way out here on Long Island. And I didn't see it because I didn't want to turn my head. So then on the beach later in the day, everyone's like, "Did you see that whale? Did you get good video?" Because they know I film a lot of stuff. I'm like, "No, what whale?" And then everyone's coming up to me like, "Oh, you got to see this. The thing was breaching. It was literally, we could swim out to it if we wanted to and touch it." And stupid me, I just wanted to walk and get my steps in so I can lose a few lbs. I am stupid. With that, I say good morning to Nick. Hi, Nick. How are you? Hi, RJ Henners. How are you? Hi, Scott Watson. How are you? Hi, Kurt. How are you? Hi, John Cords. How are you? Your last week. Yeah, last week in the ocean. Fishing has sucked. I don't know what's going on with the fishing, but up and down, everyone is throwing in. We like to call it throwing in. And yeah, man, I didn't catch anything of significance this summer. Oh, that's good. Just a little film on my left eye, so I can't see right now. I can't see. God damn it! Got salt water in my hair. just I got a pajama shirt. Yes, I'll point out everything for you. Leslie Larson, hi. Good morning to you. Good morning, Paul, with the $1.99. Thank you, Paul. Hope you had a good weekend. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you. I hope everyone had a fine weekend. I want to give a big go screw. Let's call it go screw to the local news. Oh my! Why do I need to know about the wrong way crash on the highway? Why do I need to know about the murder suicide in Syosset? Why do I need to know about the house fire? Why do I need to know about transit and that they can't figure out the local news? My kids know. Watching the golf yesterday, everything's all nice and peaceful, just relaxing on the sofa before getting some dinner going, and all of a sudden my golf ends, and all of a sudden it's just one fucking nightmare after another. The local news is evil. I know I do this rant a lot, but I can't stand it. And my kids are like, "Daddy, turn off the TV." Oh yeah. So hopefully their generation will realize how ridiculous the local news is. I'm like, why do I need to know about a murder suicide? It's the last few days of summer, and they got the gory details of a murder suicide on the TV. And I know me even mentioning this is doing what they do. I get that. I'm like, what? But I don't know these people. I don't want to know this. Why do I need to know this? Why is the reporter in front of the house? Why do I need to know about this? Someone please explain to me. The local news is literally, I don't know, in a half hour, maybe. Maybe you need to know. Maybe you need to know. How about nothing? How about nothing? You and your stupid laundry list of all the crappy things that are happening in your area. Oh, well, thank you. And we don't need the weather because we all do it on our stupid phones. We don't need the sports scores because if you're a sports fan, you're getting it on your apps. Holy crap. It was one thing. I'm like, what is the use? You guys are useless. And honestly, and it also seems it seems very antiquated too. It seems extremely antiquated. Like maybe there was a time we were all bored. I don't know, but it's just one tragedy after another. I'm like, oh, what are you doing for society with this garbage? I would say absolutely nothing. Dude, man, bro, chief, where the hell have you been, dude, man, bro, chief? Smoking dope, watching dope. Good morning, sunshine, man. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Although I've never done the wake and bake, but honestly, I haven't done much of anything this summer. I haven't even really drank beer. My wife, the beginning of summer, she got me some Founders all day IPA, which drinks pretty good. I had some banana bread beer from Distilled Brewery, or no, is that Eagle? It might be Eagle Claw. And then like I have an IPA from last year when Littlefoot came here with like one of his local IPAs from down the Jersey Shore. And I can honestly say, been out here about 10, 11 weeks. I've had maybe 10 beers all summer. Maybe. What's up, Jedi Grind? Good morning, GH. Looking like a nice day. I sure hope so. I don't know what's on the agenda today, but we're gonna get at it. That's for sure. We gotta take advantage of the last few days of summer. I can't believe we're going back to that city. I know it sounds like I'm bitching. I'm actually honestly, besides being tired, I'm good. I'm really good. We've been having a very good summer. It's the local news thing that just drives me nuts, though. You know, football season is upon us, and the tick 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 of 60 minutes. Some amazing, exciting football game, which always bummed me out. The 4 o'clock games on Sunday always bummed me out, especially when I was away from home doing radio everywhere, because it kind of signified that your weekend was over and you had to get back to work. So, you know, you're like, oh man. As soon as that Sunday night football was over, you know, the world wanted you to know, all right, enough already. Your weekend's over. And how do they tell you? With the tick, 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 tick of the 60 minutes stopwatch. Tick, 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 tick. And then you're going from some amazing feeling, some great football game, even if you're not even into the teams, into the tick, 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 tick. And then it's just doom and gloom. And the presentation is dark and cold. And you're like, oh my God. Okay, I get it. Weekend over. But good morning to Jedi Grind with the $10. Yeah, man, I appreciate ye, Jedi, very much so. What? Spawn, what's up, Spawn? John Courts and myself are up to our 14th month Opie Radio merit badge as well. God, if that's not fucking cool, that means you've been supporting me for a long time, Spawn. Thank you, brother. When are we gonna start talking sports again, Spawn? $4.99. I'm sure there are plenty of whales on that beach in the summer. There are. All right, I'll tell you this, John. Look, everyone else, earmuffs. There's a few people that might get offended by what I'm about to say. But you know, for other people, there are signs that summer is over. They might start feeling that the temperature is dipping, which it's a little chilly this morning, but manageable. One of the signs that summer is almost over is that the heinies start getting frumpy. I crack myself up. What that means is that all the college girls are safely back in their dorms at their colleges. They left, excuse me, the last 2 weeks basically. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, the kid gets a little excited when he's fishing and the heinies are walking by. Nothing wrong with checking out some heinies, especially if that's the fucking style. Well, we're not supposed to look. You got dental floss up your butt. That's got to be very uncomfortable. And you know, the heinies all summer are very, very nice. And then about 2 weeks ago, I noticed that the heinies were a little frumpier, and I'm like, oh, everyone's going back to college. Other signs that summer is coming to a close. Give us a call on your home of rock and roll. What's up, John? Mantion with the $1.99. Man, I'll take $1.99s all day long. Hell yeah, man. Hell to the yeah. Thank you. We got back to school shopping to do. What else is going on? Didn't turn on the TV, really. Got caught with that local news garbage. But besides that, been avoiding the politics, avoiding it all. Absolutely avoiding it all. Good morning, Hope from hot as hell, still in Phoenix, Arizona. Damn. Yeah, but you got that dry heat. You got that dry heat out there in Phoenix. My favorite homeless man. Contribute, people. That's cute. That's cute. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. That's cute. All right. What else is up? I'm trying to think what else is up. My membership expired. Well, what's up when memberships expired? I don't like that. The local news. All right, let's get into some local news stuff. Yes, the local news loves to tell us all that that as if shit isn't depressing enough. I guess there are enough idiots out there that are watching the local news and keeping them in business. Because I know in the radio world, if people aren't, listening to your radio show, they get rid of you. Get rid of him. No one's listening to him anymore. But there's enough dummies out there that soak up their death and destruction every night. Oh, you want to watch the local news, honey? Yeah, okay. What's on the agenda today? Well, there was a house fire that killed 7. Oh, okay, that's fun. Someone got hit by a car on the highway. He's road pizza. A house exploded in the suburbs, honey. And, tonight, you're not going to believe it. There's a murder-suicide. I'll be right over. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Well, somebody, for real, somebody. And I know it used to drive me nuts. These stories are a million years old now, so I get it. But when I was a big fucking deal, we were getting in trouble all the time. And the local news loved to call us basically every name in the book. They would call us monsters. And I'm looking at them like, you're the real monster. Look at the negativity you're throwing into the world every single day at 6 and 11. At 6 and 11. And our Doppler, I heard before I was able to turn it off, this news channel was bragging that they had the most accurate weather 6 years in a row. And I'm like, oh, I guess I got to start watching you guys. That's amazing. 6 years in a row, you're accurate. Know who's also accurate with the weather? My stupid brother. And know how he does it with his dumb phone like the rest of us. But he's not getting some pat on the back and a promo on the local TV. Oh, my God, the local news thing, ever since last night, because and when a lot of us have kids and all of a sudden you just throw that fear at them because you couldn't get to the remote in time. So they hear murder, suicide. Daddy, why would people do? I'm like, oh, now I got to explain murder, suicide. Thank you, local news. Thank you. That wasn't on my my docket for the day to explain that to my kids. Hey, man, keep up the great humor. Antoine. What's up, Antoine? Thank you. Just turn the TV off. Bomb Squad. Yes, but you weren't. Fair enough, but you weren't listening. Like, I got up from the TV, from the couch, the sofa. I said, I was just watching my PGA golf. That was exciting to see Keegan Bradley win a PGA event, a big PGA event. I actually helped interview his I think it's his aunt. His aunt, Pat Bradley, was just a rock star in the LPGA, and way back in the day, a million years ago. She might be in her 80s, so I'm really dating myself. But when the kid was coming up, doing a little local TV, as as a scrub, I went out to Corning, I think it was, and helped interview Pat Bradley. So to see all these years later that I think it's her nephew, won a PGA event, that's a big fucking deal. So I'm like, oh, that was fun, man. That was a fun one. I like that. And then you get up off the sofa, and next thing you know, the local TV just comes at you like a fucking freight train. So yeah, you're right. Turn off the TV. But before I was able to get to the remote, I learned about a murder suicide. I learned about an idiot that still can't figure out that that's the wrong way on a highway. That just shouldn't be happening in 2024. He went the wrong way on a highway. What? Are you serious? And then these idiots, because they're all about themselves with the wrong way highway people, right? They realize they're going the wrong way on the highway because cars are flying by them. And what do? I'll get off on the next exit. I'll just get off on the next exit. Instead of screaming, oh my God, at the top of your lungs and pulling off onto the shoulder where the state troopers hang out, they're like, I'll just get off on the next exit. I made a horrible mistake here. So you're right, just turn the TV off. But honestly, the local news, they know. They're like, we got to get him quick, laundry list, top of the hour, let's go. All this horrible stuff happening. And there's just dummies out there probably talking to a few of you right now, no offense. You're like, oh, I've got to sit down and enjoy this with a cognac. My kids are the ones, though. They're like, turn off the damn TV. Turn off the damn TV. Turn off the damn TV. Ernest says, smash the like button. Yeah, I'm just pushing, and I think I got 12 likes. So thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you. Congrats to Lake Mary, Florida team winning the Little League World Series. I saw the Little League World Series. Why are some of our Little Leaguers, why do they look like they're adults? Are we sneaking in some minor league baseball players? Oh my God. But yeah, that's pretty badass. Because baseball is one of those sports. I don't know. I think some of these Asian countries, could hang with us pretty easily. What about Aaron Judge in baseball? I don't even follow baseball, but I guess he hit his 50th homer before September. That's just fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts. This is almost as bad as Jim said. No, it's not, Soviets. No, nothing is as bad as that. You're trying too hard, and you go bye-bye. We don't deal with the nonsense anymore. What year is this? No, I'm way better than Jim and Sam, and I'm sitting here by myself on my deck. No producers. Not even a plan this morning, and I kicked their ass. So shut your mouth. Everyone knows it. No one is going on the internet and trying to find Jim and Sam stuff so they can listen to that. No, I mean nobody. So shut your mouth. Oh, he's not around anymore to hear that. Have you ever smoked weed though? What was it like? Man, I used to smoke the weed. I come from a time where the weed was very, very strange and different. I like that they figured out the weed. Never liked it when I was coming up in the world, but certainly had my share. We used to do the bongs, and then everyone named their bong, which was fucking gross. Hey, you want to hit off this, and they're just the bong water, the smell of the bad rotting fucking teeth on the top of the bong. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Hand that over, thanks. I think someone figured out, oh my God, this is fucking great. Oh my God. Do you even clean out your bog water? No, we just make tea. I don't know. I just made that up. I like when I make stuff up. That's cool. And then the edibles, dog, edibles. Yes. Oh yeah. If you look very closely, those clouds behind me are moving very slowly. Very slowly. We're going to paint those clouds later. Yes, we are. We're going to get the canvas out, and we're going to put a little cloud over here, a little cloud over there. Oh, yeah. We're going to slow way down today. They've come to take you away. Haha. Yeah, so the smoking and not so much. A little dip in the gummy world, sure, but zero times this summer, and this would be the place to do it. 0 times. JD Straight Shot just gifted 5 memberships to my YouTube channel. Go get them now. It helps the cause. Thank you very much, JD Straight Shot. Greatly appreciate you. JD Straight Shot, a huge fan of the Jim and Sam show, but he comes over here and supports me. he's 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 throwing his MacBook right now, or his phone, however he's listening to this. Banana bread beer, what the F? Hey, Scott Watson, what the F? What do you mean, what the F? Our pal Matt turned us on to that. Did you ever have it at the Get Thoughts? It's not bad. It drank pretty good. It's a pretty yellow label. It's a pretty yellow label with it has a banana on the can. I'm just doing this to bother Scott. The can is very, very pretty. With a big banana. You know what the banana represents, don't you? People that drink this are. Dude, man, bro, chief. I like these early morning casts. Getting ready for bed. You're getting ready for bed, dude, man, bro, chief. All right. I like having just first shot at things. That's why I like doing it so early. When I do them later in the day, I don't know. There's an energy. And I just like the beginning of the day, just spewing my crap to the 42 people that are checking this out right now. That's a joke. It's way more than that. See, the joke is it's way more than that. JD with a 5 bomber. Yes, right on, brother. I got to talk really fast, too, because my MacBook gave me a message today that, hey, your battery on your MacBook sucks. You got to bring it in. When they tell you got to bring your MacBook in to get service because the battery is just not holding. So they're like, you can only use your computer half as much on a full charge. My thought goes back to when my wife, she had her life on her MacBook and she brought it in for a minor problem. Are you listening, Apple? We're talking to you today because you hire all these idiots. And she hands over her MacBook, right, for a minor problem. She's like, look, if it's anything else, you got to call me because I got a lot of stuff on my MacBook that's not really backed up, like stickies and stuff with ideas and all sorts of stuff. Oh, yeah, no problem. 2 days later, no joke, get the phone call. The MacBook is ready. Me and my wife go up to get the MacBook, and the whole thing was wiped out. Hey, your MacBook is as good as new. Matter of fact, it's brand new, basically. Where's my stuff? They threw the hard drive out. Apple just threw the hard drive out because they couldn't figure out the minor problem. I guess whatever note, they probably put a sticky in the MacBook. So if that sticky falls off the MacBook, they're probably like, oh, replace the hard drive? All right. That's what we'll do now. To this day, she's bummed at the amount of stuff she lost. So here I am. I got a battery problem. They're saying, here's all the service areas near you that you can bring your MacBook in to get serviced. Who the hell would do that? Oh, I would rather throw this away and start over. No, I'll just put this in a drawer. You stink. No news is good news. Thank you, Andy Vollen. No news is good news. Yes, it really is. I leave at 6:30 a.m. this year for work, so I unfortunately have to watch most of the streams on archives. Team Opster. Yeah, but Spawny, don't forget, started something very, very new this summer. It's still very new, even though I've done over 50. I've done over 50 of these. My goal this summer was to do 50. But all these live streams in the morning are on my podcast feed, Opie Radio, so you can listen to the audio in the car, man. And, I try to do these in a way where there's no dead spots, so it kind of feels sort of like a show. Richie Rich. Morning, who the man, who the man, who the man, who the man. Oh, my God, who the man. Oh, my God. I like pulling this one out of my butt. Who the man, 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 who the man. Wow, who the man, who the man, who the man. RFK Jr. for dropping out of the race and pissing off a whole bunch of people, and now he's supporting Trump. And then Biden said, well, you're out of the race now, so you don't get Secret Service anymore. And then I tweeted, well, it doesn't work anyway, so who cares if he doesn't have Secret Service anymore? I think RFK Jr. is the man. I guess he's a very controversial figure. I don't know what to think of the RFK Jr. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what to think. I like the fact that he's a rebel. I like the fact that his whole fucking family hates him. I mean, I don't like that for me, and that's not the case with me, but kind of like that he went against the family politics, and they all had to do press conference. My brother. What's wrong with the Kennedy voices? And he doesn't represent the principle of my father and my uncle. What the hell happened to their voice? What the hell are they eating in Hyannisport? The Kennedys. What's up with their voices? You know, fucking RFK Jr. He's 70 years old. He's a badass. He likes showing off his body. I don't know, man. If you like showing off your, I don't whatever. We could get into that another day. I think it's a type that likes to show off their bodies like that. Just a type. But he's 70 and he's pumping iron like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger on a goddamn beach somewhere in Venice. And he's just ripped. He's 70. Just rocking it. And then he talks and he got the weak word about to go. Maybe I shouldn't make fun, but it's more than one that have the weird voice. What the hell's going on with the weird voice? So it doesn't match up with his his physique. But I honestly don't know what to think of the RFK Jr. And I know he's heavily in the Trump camp now, and that's certainly going to help Trump. Just like I told you guys, it was all about Kamala Harris a few days ago, and then I said, watch what Trump does. And Trump knocked Kamala Harris out of the headlines by having RFK Jr. endorse him, and now he's campaigning for Trump 24/7. So we'll see how that works. But I don't really know what to think of the guy. I don't know if he's full of crap. I don't know if he's like God's gift to politics. I have no idea. I truly don't know. The old gravel driveway heinies make their way out on these beaches this time of year. Man, you ain't kidding. Just because the bathing suit is all about, the style this summer was absolutely, just show off your balloon knot. Do women have to pay for these bathing suits? They go in a store and they're like, they're holding up literally like nothing. Where's the bathing suit? Well, if you look close enough, it's there. That'll be $400 to put dental floss up my butt. And then if I move the wrong way, my balloon knot pops out. That's a hell of a fashion, ladies. What the hell? And just because it's in fact, well, you know what? Wear whatever you want. Look, wear whatever you want. I was going to say that some of these dental floss bathing suits that I saw this summer, they're not for everybody. My God, they're not for whatever. Wear whatever you want. If you want your cottage cheese, Heine, on full display, then go for it. Yeah, go for it. Podcast media. Good morning, Hope. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Be right back at you, brother. The non-frumpy heinies are back at Geneseo. There you go, Lee King. There you go. Mentioning my alma mater. Wait, how you say that word again? I graduated. Why can't I say it properly? Oh my God, I don't know if I could say it properly. Don't try it again. Don't. Just cut your losses. Hey, the ass isn't looking too good out here today. LOL. No, it's not. Since you're a millionaire, you don't have to commute to go to work, right? I don't know. I guess I don't know what you're trying. What are you getting at there, sexo? JD Straight Shot, $5. All right, let's get back on track here. Jesus. We lost. No, we didn't lose anybody. The numbers actually went up. Will Sam and the boys still have a job at XM after they fire Jimmy? What happens to Channel 103? Does it become the Bennington Channel? It should have became the Bennington Channel years ago. They should have said, Bennington, this is your channel. Do what you want with it. Of course. I don't give a crap about those idiots. I truly don't care. I'm sorry, JD Straight Shot. I wish I had more for your $5. If someone gives me $5, I try to give them a few. I try to give them a minute or so, but Jim and Sam will go down in history as one of the biggest busts literally radio history for real. Because you know, when they got rid of me and Anthony, there was still an audience there, not as big as when we were at our peak, but there was still a very decent audience that decided, fuck the loyalty I have for Opie and Anthony. I'm gonna stick with my subscription. Thanks, thanks a million. And then they put Jim and Sam, and they put them in our seats basically and said, all right, I think these guys can hold the audience. And it's just been dwindling ever since. No one gives a crap about that dumb show. There's a million shows at Sirius XM that passed them by. I live in College Town where they migrate Heine's fresh. Oh, damn. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Hope, happy Monday. Did the ocean get nice and warm there yet? The ocean was very cold all summer. We noticed that. There was a lot of weird things out here as we wrap up summer. The fishing really, for real, sucked. No one that I know of caught a striped bass all summer, and we usually up and down the beach, you see somebody catching a striped bass. I certainly didn't catch any, and that's what I go for. I didn't fish as much this summer. I have to ask Chris, a.k.a. Fish Guy Photos, why the bunker pods are completely gone. Because when you see the bunker pods up and down the shoreline, the fishing's going to be good because everything feeds off those lunatics, those greasy bastards. And we also noticed that the ocean was definitely never truly warmed up, but it was still awesome. I mean, you're cold for a second. You take your time going in the ocean step by step, and you're just like suffering, you're torturing yourself when everyone says you just got to suck it up, run and jump in the dumb thing. That's the best way to go into cold water, a pool or an ocean or a pond. It was the local news who brainwashed you into putting the COVID vaccine new technology, though. Okay, I don't know. No, sex. I don't know if you're going to be one of us. I said it a million years ago. Like what I did during COVID for me and my family wasn't based on a politician. It wasn't based on the stupid news. It was based on people I trust, my own doctor, people in my family that are in the medical community. Maybe you're the idiot that was listening to a dumb politician. Why would you listen to a politician when it comes to your health? And now, because these people just are insufferable. Anyone that dies now, they died from the jab. Oh, they did? Oh, really? He was eaten by a shark. Yeah, well, he died from the jab. Oh, he did he? Everyone dies from the jab now. I get it. Number one cause of death in America, the jab. Yeah, but we saw him get eaten alive by a shark. Nope, it was the jab. It was the jab that made him swim too far from the shore. Oh, I see that. Murders could be in your town. Tune in at 10. Oh, they're just the worst. Thank you for picking up on that, podcast media. Thank you very much. What's up, Joseph? Good morning. Good morning to everybody. For real, I hope you had a good weekend. Ted Palawada, morning all, back from vacation. All right. You're directing movies now? What does that mean? What is this Sexo guy? We're gonna vote on you. Trust me, Sexo. We're gonna vote on you after the live stream. We're like, what was that Michael Douglas movie? The Star Chamber. We have our own Star Chamber. That's a very old movie where surprisingly people really were sick of the judicial system. So a whole bunch of high-powered people like judges and such, they had a secret society and they decided the fate of people because they didn't think the judicial system was doing it the right way. And that's what we do. We got our own Star Chamber. So we're going to meet about you, Sexo, and decide if you're going to be one of ours or not. Will Howard Stern retire in December? No, of course not. We did that rant. No, of course. Oh, I got something on Howie. Let me get my Howie thing. So Howard Stern is just a dope. This is what people go, oh, why did you get into radio all those years ago? For this. Because we all have crap in our heads that we're frustrated about. And I was able to spew it. Nothing better than spewing your nonsense. And look, I know a lot of this is nonsense. I get it. But you get to spew your nonsense. Oh, here's one of the tweets. I cannot believe what a flaming lefty you have become. I wrote wrong again. All right, where are we at here? Where are we at? Oh my God, I tweet a lot. Why do I tweet a lot? I hate Twitter. Wow, I tweet a lot, and now I can't find the damn thing. Oh, basically Howard Stern, right? Maybe it's here. Am I really just scrolling on a live stream? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I have no bosses. You scrolled on the show, and our TSL went down. Oh well. Let me see if I can find this really. Oh my God, why are you? All right, here it is. All right. Howard Stern's an idiot. People who support Trump are just as important as the people that support Kamala Harris. This is what I had to say over the weekend. That's what makes America great. And that's the God's honest truth. Because Willie goes comment because Howard was in the headlines over the weekend. Howard Stern calls Donald Trump supporters morons. I'm in a nation of nincompoops. When the Opie and Anthony show was huge, we had a lot of morons and a lot of nincompoops that listened to us. So, I would never take a shot at the morons and the nincompoops because they gave me a great life, you stupid F, this dumb Howard Stern. Yeah, you don't like the Trump. I get it. But that's what makes America great. I got Trump supporters that I'm friends with. I got Trump supporters in my private Facebook group. I got Trump supporters in my chat room. They're not morons. Oh my God, that's what makes America great is the fact that you can either like the Trump or at this point the Kamala Harris. So and fair and square got the nominee for the Democrats. Fair and square, she got it. Wait, what? You're just handing this to her? There are career politicians that have worked their whole lives hoping that they could make a run at the presidency, and you're just handing it to her because she's the vice president? Yeah, I noticed. I noticed everything. That was weird. They should have had an open convention, of course, but they thought it'd be too chaotic. So they talked everyone into just throwing their delegates at Kamala Harris. And probably some of those people like, I don't want to do that. I want to know who else is out there that might be better than. Sorry, this is how we're doing it. Nancy Pelosi told us in between chewing her own teeth. Smash the like button, everybody. It helps Opie on his channel with YouTube. Yeah, it does, Ernest. Thank you, buddy. Greatly appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go. The wrong way driver had 54 license suspensions. That's good. That's good, Tom May. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah. He had 2,000 priors. What? Yeah. He had 2,000 priors. So there's no surprise. Well, if there's no surprise here, how about we don't let him out? Oh, man, forget it. Forget it. I just can't. I just can't. Howard retired like 10 years ago. Oh, yeah, but he's not retiring. No, he can't help himself. He's not retiring. Wow, a few people coming at me in the chat. Coming at me today. Boring. Not this. You doing the hack crap. A replay of your show will beat those two dipshits any day. Thank you, Scott Watson. I know. Yeah, whatever. I'm a one-man machine doing this. Right about now, I'd be like, well, what do you got to say? That's the beauty of radio. When you ran out of shit, you're like, you look at the other guy. What do you got to say? I love how the Opster is old as F like me, yet is a man-child. All right, dude, man, bro, chief. Yeah, I'm a man-child. I never grew up. That's one of the biggest problems in my life. I decided, you know what? I gotta like start wearing slacks and hush puppy. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'll never grow up. Oh, I thought I remember years ago that you mentioned you have your real estate license. Is this something you still practice? I used to dip in a few years ago. There's a little side thing that I was looking into, and then I was like, I don't really want to do this. So, but that is the truth. You like the banana bread beer? All right. I haven't done it in years, by the way, just to finish up on that. So, all right, let's start wrapping up. It's a Monday. We got to get at it. They all suck. I love hearing they all suck. I don't trust any of these. Imagine trusting a politician with your life. Imagine that. No. RFK Jr. was always working out in jeans with his shirt off is the funniest part. He's fucking ripped. The dude is 70 years old. Respect to that. This is the truth. He worked out in my gym in New York City. Haven't been a member there in a while, but I would see him here and there. No one gave a shit. This was years ago. They probably didn't even know he was a Kennedy. I knew just because we had him on the show, and then I started seeing him at the gym. And there were a couple times, let me go back to Vincent Scaramuzzo, a couple times that I followed him on a machine, and I had to take the pin. This will be funny for the gym rats out there. You're following RFK Jr., right? On some kind of chess machine. And all of a sudden you take the pin from all the way down here and you go all the way up because you're the one plate kid. Clank, clank, clank. Sort of a Brian Regan bit. I just realized I was getting ready to do a Brian Regan bit. I can't do that. Brian Regan talking about the gym is one of the funniest things ever. Oh my God. I had to stop myself because I realized, wait, you're just doing a Brian Regan bit. But it is the truth. I had to take the pin from all the way down there and move it way up to get my reps in. All right. Balloon knot, laugh, laugh, laugh. You never heard the term balloon knot there, dude, man, bro, chief. It's the best way to explain that part of the body. When they're wearing the dental floss bikinis this summer. Hell yeah. Oh, I got to go. If you gave me money. Wait, did you give me money on the way out, Parker? Parker with the $2. Thank you. Finally, a guy who makes sense. Opie rules. Oh, damn. Parker, you going to become new here? We're trying to build this thing. I hope I hope you start watching this on a regular basis. We're at it. We're doing it. They're setting up a wedding down the beach. Maybe I could just be a bother later. Maybe I'll walk down the beach later and just be a bother.